name is Fatima F. Sose Jallo. I'm the Deputy Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Youth and Sports. I feel very sad. I almost shed my tears because these children are the future leaders of tomorrow. And a country without youth is it's terrible. Their future will be at stake. We have a lot of plans for them because the policies that end in 2018 already caters for the youth. And it's just all attitudinal change. We have a lot of plans. We have the youth center. We have the NYSS, the National Youth Service Scheme, where they'll be trained on skills training. We have the PIA almost doing the same job, similar to NYSS, but at a different way. We also have the National Youth Council who can give counseling services and advocacy. We also have the NEDI, the National Economic Initiative, which is also to when they have their skill, train them and they have acquired skills, they provide them with finances for them to be able to carry on with their business. Certainly we can, because we have made the enabling environment for them to be successful, and I'm sure we also have some training and some assistance which can render them to start up their own business.
I am Lamin Sao. I work for Grassroots Business Initiatives, which is a private sector business development service providing institution. I am the chief executive of the Grassroots Business Initiatives. We offer a range of services, and one of the services we offer is entrepreneurship training. So, and over the years we have been providing these services to NEMA, to P2RS, and also a host of NGOs and even government. You know, we render these training services to them and other consultancy services as well. So when they needed this service, they asked for a submission of a proposal to run this training scheme. So we submitted a proposal which went through a process and got approved. So we got offered the opportunity to conduct the training as part of one of the trainings we have been providing. There are some of these CISF beneficiaries that NEMA supports. That's the matching grant beneficiaries. Some of them we have trained even before acquiring the support. And we have seen one trip I made not long ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I had a trip, you know, with the business team of NEMA to see some of this in the field. And I have seen what impact the training had provided them. Some of them have taken the loans, and I mean, they have put them in good use, and they are paying back. Some of them have even paid the entire part of the loan, right? That is the 45% that they are supposed to pay as a loan. Some of them have reported that, you know, they have not had any problems paying that back because they have actually used the facility, you know, putting into practice all the business principles they have been taught during the training, you know. And we have also left them with materials, training materials, handouts that they have been consulting. So I felt very proud when they told me how much those materials had been of help to them. So, I mean, that's a good source of pride for grassroots business initiatives. Where you have success, you are bound to count, you know, 1-2 failures. Some of the beneficiaries that I have seen have some problems. They are not able to take off as quickly as we anticipated. Okay, some of them reported that they have stunting problems on their fields. They are not able to uproot the big trees that they have in their fields, and therefore they are not able to start as soon as they have been given the grant or the credit, whatever you want to call it. So that's a little bit of frustration on their part, and I got a little bit disappointed with that, because I thought, you know, after acquiring the support, 2-3 months down the road, they will be in business. That was our anticipation. But as the saying goes, you can't get it all done at once. Okay, that's about business. You have to allow a process, you know, and that process sometimes can be a little bit slow. But whatever time you spend in planning, will begin at implementation anyway. So that's it. I wouldn't call that a failure. For us, the good experience we have is that each time we conduct training services, okay, and we are opportune to visit the field, we learn from that, okay, and that has helped us to redefine, you know, our curriculum, and also target, you know, we ensure that whatever training service we provide is what is needed, you know, by the participants. That's first and foremost for us. We ensure that the participants are contacted, and we know, you know, at least we have an idea of, we have a feel of what their status is and what they would want to add on, you know, to get to where they want to be.
My name is Mickey Jawla. I'm the field coordinator for Nema Choso project, P2RS. I coordinate LRR, West Coast Region, and NBR for the project, all activities and trainings. Basically, the project is mainly for youth and women. Well, the project have seen that the youth are more marginalized as well as women. That's why the main objective of the project is to ensure that the youth are motivated and they are empowered so that they can be self-reliant, and at the same time they can also be self-employed. You know, even if you leave school and you are not fortunate to employ, but if no one should train you through this entrepreneurship and other activities, you will be self-employed. From my own experience, in the past years, agriculture was seen as a job for somebody who's unfortunate, but agriculture was not attractive. I can even remember in those days when we were going to the college in the 1980s, when agriculture was called Department of Agriculture, they called it African donkeys. Because in those days, the college students will farm and also do the vegetable gardening at the college and feed the college. But the educationists, they think that we were donkeys, so we work for them, and they were trying to discourage us. So that's why many youth don't want they don't want to go in for agriculture. But with the advent of mechanization and other things, like we are training youth to see that farming is as business. So, and trying to introduce more farm implements, more water lifting devices to reduce the drudgery involved in agriculture, many youth are now motivated. But in those days, the drudgery involved in agriculture, that's why most youth, they run away from agriculture. But now, with the advent of mechanization and other things, and seeing agriculture as business, now they are now coming in. And we hope when we train them, they'll settle in their own homes and take agriculture as a business. Normally, it's an ongoing process. One, we train them. Two, after training, we give them a package on grant basis. Or sometimes it may be half and half. We provide them half of the cost on grant and the other half as a loan in the grounds of the matching grant. But for these ones here, since they are returnees from Backway, everything is going to be on grant. There will be no loan. We want to motivate them to stay so that their fellow youth will emulate them and also follow them to stay. When we train them, we'll give them a package to start up their own business. But when they start up their own business, we'll also make a follow-up to supervise them to see wherever they have faults, we try and rectify those ones. When they are progressing, we help them also to progress more again. So it's a continuous process throughout the lifespan of the project. And even in an event, the project is finished. So that's why the project is working through the regional directors. Because the projects will come and go, but the regional directors are there permanently. So that's why whatever we do it in collaboration with the regional directors, so that when the project is finished, the regional director will continue monitoring them and supervising and assessing them.
Well, I'm Usman Jai. Anyway, there are many things in that. I did not just decide to come back. To make it clear, what happened is we are arrested there, and then I don't know exactly, I can't say it's the government that is, but we are arrested, hand over to IOM, International Organization for Migrants, and we are brought back to the Gambia. We are different because as far as our goals are the same, that's to come back, to form an association, to work for our country, to engage in agriculture, special poultry, commercial poultry, and small ruminant. We want to engage on that to prove that our fellow youths that we can make it here. we are very confident we can make it, and we can even surprise them, because we are ready. We have experience during the way. By then we were not experienced, but now we are just from the university.
Neto mumbinta si selet. Ya fonyele bari watra batale be caring because Gambia do ko montranu Gambia kono. Fonding kelning from musungutu ndingol bele batata nu because do ko hanim bindani afan ka stop problem on. Among easy do more bulo kono be more katanu. Among easy. But how for do? Fonga manage lek ngata. Ha anum fana flanjango mo jamal nga experience jamal karanyi silo kan because narol kamunke hadama dingol ma soto mo fingo tangato man ko muso ike tora ise manitrede ko sifa abekela ndefere na friend adoko ma saba e banta nyimbago silo kan opposite na suwo kono fanan opposite moli ya fanan mole fanan bije adinke killing abe jikri mun na duniya kono o fanan banta nyinduma so be pour mu kan na family ta pour que nganyandi sate kono dula bebe kole yari dula bebe sitiring wala mo bula nyimbago eta manken sawo wala mo bula atala wala na nidia wala mo bula atala sawo ni dino bi nga do ko ke na banko kono mu bank Gambia banku dingol leti nga do ko ke na banko kono wala mo muta bin na tan amruta nang 3 months bagle nga nyim group of form ntol funding ker mbarin ker mu batata silokan nin tol mu foro sunguto batata silokan nsonta ko nanta kanyin kenele nga watajo nyimbay punto Gambia dingol ndam mangole nga kambe nga kakinti nga na banko nga doku wala mol bula nyinna anunda account 3000 wala bije bari komba kala nyaawo nya fanni government ko liye diamno pour ye lo molie e bulu fulo ni sim fulol pour ye na bang na nyim projet ya tamandi anyama wala mol bula nyimbela sa nafta ka lole ndam mangol nga na banko nga kelen tol yur sol pour government ye du mol ye bulu du mol koto ye mol mako ina ko sele santo sa impareta wala ye mo munde yang experience karane mo man na jam fu fe yakula mbe na tanane pour ka kele ngana banko samba nyato pour do fana banko ko tan do fana isana banko nyaabo ya to nyato nya Gambia sai Gambia dingole bambandi ya sate to because right now mo mbeke kal Libya mo bele yaji turu ni Facebook harama dingol be buteda harama dingol be manya be kela ibe tare be manitre ko imu fal wala imu slave wala manke slave to nyini ndiro wala mo sibe sije sa wo nyini ndiro nyi nata kana wo murundi na Gambia jang pour mbe si na Gambia jang a nyini jang
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Nakita. Ano pa mo?
Lawol.
Sino kumunyan dito?
Amna Antonio stress wala ba wala mo batata jane.
Way mo
Batata
stress.
na biya mo.
Way mo stress
Mo
na
batata den na bo ndol
Kule
sa tam.
batandi Ibrahim.
Na bo nyanda kata ba wi na biya masini nyamba batari. Ba wi na.
Ba ho ko kamu muta ko mu.
Na man ke ba fenga duma silo na.
Ya jilan. Duma silo.
Na ndol follow street ta gambia la jang na everyday bataba.
Nte man karang ni ko punya ka farang panche munang stress.
Na ndol batata jane mo mi batata jane.
Bata, mune batandi.
Aluli tara yetala mo kilo mo jele nya fudo so na hula mo kilo mo fata ko na.
Ite ni tu abdu ba wala ko ni tu abdu.
Mbatu abdu la na.
Ite kodole ka mo sa mbatu abdu.
Na ifa mai ko ramin bilan to wa fila ngata.
Way fay ko da kilo mo dunye Ibrahim.
Na isa wa filo.
Amata kana. Heban de jaxata dunia. Nyindu masiro kamani wal ko nyindu masiro.
Fenna folo de. Karu mi man na ko da ma ma lambal se kula ba de fal.
Way Ibrahim. Way Ibrahim tere.
Ko ma fe ka da wa. Tengo mo ni di de Facebook ni dunda je kam la mo la wote na.
Way Ibrahim na para na ma tebo.
Am mon ta ka.
Yo no ya to le kile mana.
Aman jani ma na de mo ku kenyam kita. Mo ku kenyam kita.
Oh sai. Ya le to na de kile ngade. Me di kile kana. Sai, di mo ko ba kile ngoi pai mo tunya. Sai bi da kile ano le ni na.
Na ini te hani soma nin kilian e ban nin kilian.
Sai ni kile ano ni.
Apa tu mata kilian kita.
Waalaikumsalam.
Na.
Na ndi mo sumole. Be ya ko tanan. To di malu. Yoro so. So pulo je. Ayanya. Ko di ndi wadi amta.
Bila na dia udah.
Ay muna foye.
Aku dal babu ni apa ya pekawan.
Sai tana muna.
Aku kok dah pilih bas pinjau.
Ha? Sai Ibrahim. Ina di amta muna.
Na wan dia ko ita ka ko ta ga bulan ko ni tinka ha so ni.
Yaron taman karanta man kodolong. Ni ba fule ka fran pancene. Sa te kodo jelle foye aba munjura ko.
Na wan dia preso fa.
Yo sai na di ambi kon to tan kordani.
Wala mo ni lulo jore ka te ka.
Bila
Sai silo kan sa mo lo sanu kan finde.
Mo ni lo sia bila.
Mo ni lulo. Sa mo jo sa ban da last price mo. En na.
Sai tana.
Na dia la mo.
Mo. Ta si mo fo.
No dal si mo te wi mo na.
Wai mo ba. Ko kodo wa ta siata. Sai ni wa kodo nyille.
Kono ni ben.
Kodo nyille. Ko ba nyimba ko. Ko ba kuliya.
Ya o ko dia.
Ko ni ni kuliya tane. Ko ni kodo kuliya. Yo ko da kay to nyim feni.
Salah baraka.
Yo barka yo barka ma ale yo. Barka. Ibrahim siba. Ngo ya jere pay ko da kinu mo tunyi. Ma ko mbaye, ma ko hani moy. Ya ko bi ngay mun di kilin nek. Ma ni ko me ni o torala ba ni duma silo ko ma ya.
Ina ndol me ta jana nga disable pour katana. Disable.
Yo sa akodo ni fere.
Ika wulle so wanda ko na bu kata sama so daje nya tara mo
Kini kando kanende ani mono.
Na tol sakini kando do. Ko mina ketan tol la.
Wai.
Mo nyol bayi ko dia.
Kini kando mo ko te da wulu ani mono ita kata da oda
Na tata si.
Ya yu tuba biya sa e mo de ta. Imu mo fi ko te banke tuba do.
Ngal man ke mo nan tata silang eta je ba bata kan no to kala no na. Mo nyol di be min ke ba ma le jamma. An to so na wala na.
Yo kodo fere.
Anything. Mado mata sa na ju ko la kan da kata.
Yo. Barka ya.
So banyak. Gokul. So ini apa? Karena pasabe le kon good news bilay. Nyandam final man. So man bilay.
Boy so.
Bilay so.
Kayo so.
Bilay.
Ini mama diam dah.
Na diam kale. Yo so man kada le man. Dia dala nyai ko ngafo nyai.
Mama mnamma kukile kwa jeli. Ila mani machilo. Mani da pe putat. Ya pe putat. Sala no go. Ya mo ko manya. Ya mi. Bare yam ko misto ko ni ta ni ya fes ko jeli na ibam putunya. Ya ko ra se bon sa. Ya le ngi mu no de ya. Abi ta de la kamano ta de linge ya. Ya nya yo ja. Ya ko na mala pre wani ta de fana yo ke.
So ndibe ko tani o mulun talen do ke ni ta do de ba ko danale. Modo banya na lo jam ko ra ba lu. Ngani fu mi yang man so Gambia ko na jang. What am I let me go? Tata time come you can feel. Most of them are looking.
Assalamu alaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Why say? What are you? Good morning. What are you? I got a farm motor. Never again. I'll be there. What do you farm at that? Ah. So now they develop a farm at the why didn't they tell the road? Okay. I don't know. I don't want to look at it. Got them? No. I don't know who I'm going to Where mom? Fatuma feel for you. I'm on fair for you. I know. But why make a man in a car? I just think now when you become nothing to plan more with the Amuka. Even Ibrahim of Mokoka. Ah, I go for Ibrahim. That about me. You don't like Ibrahim. Ah, what I would like. Backway, I thought I would be. What the book of the Babu Government of Backway and Kumaka alone? You have to Babu didn't do like Kumaka.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Madam.
Nam.
Selamat minta tanah tunang.
Oh, di mana?
Ada apa kamu? Baru kitanya.
Alhamdulillah.
Kau nak kasih?
Kasih apa?
Najab. Ada apa sama batu? Albida.
Di mana?
Ibe bija tanan ke.
Yo. Betul.
Tanan ke. Nah. Tanan ke.
Mari kita mari.
Nah ya yang kambang ni. Kamu kumandi bago. Nata nyini karo ke bunon bago na ta fini nduma silo. Ibrahima go tan kon ko yal nek akabe on pa ni mas ma bago na ko dam ni bem. Mure bago be Ibrahima ko do sto mon tole abisa. Na baba yo ko da kilo mun tuni. Ngawole wa.
Fatuma de tente fale. Ha ko da kilo mo mun tunte yete o ta yo wa fe ko do di Ibrahima na ta bago.
Ha na
na mo de kerim bago ba.
Na mo ne be kerim.
Kambano de fala ni siyankan. Ha batal de la sula de mutale be to rande de ko do abisi de ba. Ola boy.
Jadi mana déggoon na Ndoro ma di dem marché ma digga si mbéda bi ñu ngi wax am na beneen projet bu xew biir Gambia ndaw yi ñu dem Backway yàlla indeeti leen ak jàmm ak ñi bugg a dem yàlla bu ñu def seen xel foofu noonu léegi bu ma ko déggee suma doom baa ngi benn doom bu góor bi rek laa am mu ñëwoon fii toog mu fa dem yooni Backway bi ma wax ko sonna ma déedéet dina ma rey génne ay jaasi ma jaay ci bu ko bàyyi ma jox ko xaalis mu dem ñaar yi door nañ ko indiwul xaalis bi normal ko xane ko bu deera foofu noonu léegi bu ma déggee lii ma ne ma indi ko fii pour nga mun a koo wax la xelam bi mun a stay di benn place waaw
waaye am na ñu fi nekk ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi fii pour dimbal ndaw yi jógee Backway ñu ngi tudda P2RS ñu ngi fii pour dimbale ndaw yi te right now dañu am ay ñu yóbbu dinoy ñu ngi fa di training ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi jógee Backway so loolu yëpp encourage pour ñu bañ a dem Backway nit dafa war a toog di xalaat di laajte boppam lan laa mën a def suma compte nekku ne sa compte lu mu la mën a def foog naa ndaw bu baax loolu lay def so maa ngi leen di gërëm noo leen ñëwee fii te loolu projet boobu noonu soo leen amee association comme moom mu jógee Backway moromam yi nekk foofu noonu mën a ñëw foom groupe as a youth ñu def si ndimbal boor bi soo leen suñu fa demee ñoo am approval dinañ mën a start seen business waaw ñu ngi si pour dimbale ñu